Good morning. Collecting eggs. About to check on my greenhouse. The boys are moving cows into some fresh grass with some electric line, and we'll see if they stay in it. They don't like to do that. We did not milk this morning. We are milking about every other day, and we're actually milking both cows, which is really crazy, Honey and Hazel. And that I'll have to catch you up on, but yeah, we'll have to video a little bit more of that to catch you up on that process. We're using the machine and it's going really well. And we're gonna move into everyday milking of somebody, if not both of them, soon. But I guess the catch up is we had separated Hazel and Honey's calf out because Hazel needed to be separated from her own calf for the so that she could fill up overnight, and then we'll milk her in the morning. And we got Hazel in the stanchion the next morning and she was empty because Honey's calf, who's huge and big, had drank all of Hazel's milk overnight. So we were like, well, crap, we've got all of this stuff set up. So we just decided, like, Honey, even though she was separated from her calf, she's never been in the stanchion, never been milked. She, I mean, with very little coaxing, just came into the stanchion, didn't kick us. I think maybe she kicked once. And we milked her with the machine, no less. And she put out 1.5 gallons, which was awesome. So now we're kind of alternating between the girls, and that's going exciting. And like, if we milk both of them every day, we'll have a whole lot of milk. I made yogurt the other day, buttermilk, gave some whey to the pigs. Yeah, been just making things. I really want to make mozzarella, but I need to get some stuff for that. The garden is coming along, and by garden I mean greenhouse. We do have, this year is an off year, so we grew a cover crop of different legumes. Alfalfa, some sort of it was like a mixture of different things, clover and such. The cows are loving it. Still has a lot of weeds in it, but it's better than if we just let it grow up with weeds. And within that big mess, we put some mounds and are growing some melon on top. So you can kind of see, I don't know, right there is something, a melon or something. Cantaloupe, watermelon, and zucchini are things I know we planted out there. So you kind of have to find the little lumps amongst all the craziness and water it and look for the fruit. We haven't had any vegetables yet. It's the end of May currently, but we were a little bit late in planting it. I'm about to actually start some starter pumpkins for October, if you can believe that. Get some seeds and put them in some starters, and then plant them over in the other garden that also has a cover crop growing this year. So we'll just grow some pumpkins on top of the cover crop. And we are, I will say, struggling with Hazel kicking like I'm afraid of her. And I just learned yesterday that cows are more deadly than sharks. There are more deaths by cow every year than sharks, and I'm much more afraid of sharks. So I need to understand that on a deeper heart level and be more cautious, I suppose. But I can see how that would happen because I've almost broken my arm getting kicked by Hazel. Hurt real bad. Left like a 2-week long lump. And yeah, that's how long it lasted. And so yeah, she is kicking off the claw. Yesterday she kicked off the claw into her own pee, so then we had to go take the claw off and clean it. And meanwhile the baby drank all of Hazel's milk because we have to have one teat the calf is on so that Hazel will let down. She's kind of complicated at the end of the day. She's kind of getting really annoying. And so we're needing to figure out how to make her stop kicking us so that that can be more successful and less stressful. But in the meantime, Honey's a dream, but Hazel puts off more milk. Homestead trials. like, look at these peppers, and these peppers, and then these peppers. Last year, and then these are even smaller. Yes, there are different varieties. Yes, I failed to mark anything this year because we just were in a hurry. But I find it interesting. Last year, all the peppers just did, they were so huge. All of them, no matter the variety. I feel like even in the tower, they're bigger than like these guys. I don't know, weird world. Our pigs are getting enormous. And, hi buddies. They stink. They really stink. And we have our big 4th of July party in about a month. And I'm like, how do we unstink them? Any ideas? All right, so we are getting the hair did. Hanging out in the back room because my friend Jen, I came an hour early on accident, so she's did me and now she's doing another client because I'm trying to keep track of my life. And when we left, we had not seen the cows come into the what's it called, wire pasture. Don't know why that is. Huh. And then we had to run to Tractor Supply after the vet to get some candy and some schleich and some seeds for pumpkins. They didn't have a very good supply. Now we're getting the hair did, and then what do we have?
Youth group.
Baseball practice.
Blackouts.
Youth. Co-group.
Merit's first band.
Merit's first band, all tonight.
Second band.
Just a crazy day, a crazy day.
What you think?
You want some lions?
That's what you meant that before when you came through the lightning
gave
bolt
me
on me.
Yeah, when Barrett had a mullet, they gave me like a Sharpie and I drew a lightning bolt and they cut it out.
That's good. I like it.
They're so cool. You want them on both sides or one side?
Just both, yeah.
Just both.
Yeah, just
So
both.
sweet. Hair's done. Ran home. My car has no air conditioner, but it's only 80 degrees. And now we changed. We came home. What was happening?
All the cows were out.
All the cows were out, which I kind of had a feeling that they were going to be out. And they had eaten almost a bag of alfalfa and half a bale of special kind of hay, and put them away, put on some makeup, running out the door. We're doing baseball practice, youth drop-off, and church co-group.
Blackout band.
This year, Gage, who is 8, played on 7-8 baseball, which he normally does, and he also played up to 9-10 baseball with Merit's team, which is kid pitch, so that's a big jump to make. And it resulted in both he making the All-Stars on the 7-8 team and Merit making All-Stars on the 9-10 team. So we are entering into the postseason of baseball with 2 boys playing, which just means we still have practice all the time for about the next month before we compete in the district tournament and go on from there potentially. Our peahen. Hey, just
Covered in blood.
Just get her up there then.
Maybe that's the barking. I forgot.
Our peahen, we found her on the road. Walking all messed up down the street. It is 10:23, so we're just getting home. She was all fluffed up. Apparently she's bleeding. This very weird behavior. Interesting way to end the night. Farm kids. I see Merritt's back is covered in dirt and water.